How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Manatee Gaming. So today is an exciting day because I've accomplished something very small, but it helps out. I just got the Phenakite gem, or Phenakite, however you want to say it, from mining these rocks. So if you're mining the mineral deposits in the VIP area of the Imperial District, then you have a chance of getting the Phenakite gem. You cannot get this from the rocks in the worker area. You do have to be in this area here. Which, by the way, if you are, hanging out for extra EXP and stuff, you really want to grind in Menaphos, especially during this event going on, because there is an in-game event going on right now. It is the Aiding the Exile. If you are doing this event, a great place to grind for your coins is going to be in the VIP area, as you have access to most things, plus a bank box. It makes it very, very convenient. Also, these trees right here are placed very nicely, so you can bounce back and forth between the trees if you're not using Crystallize. But yeah, so it makes a great little area to train in. I'm currently just doing the fishing because of the fact that I'm AFK now while I make this video, so I can just talk in the video. But I was previously doing the mining and a little bit of the woodcutting, and I did get my Phenakite from that. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Just unlocked a new gem. Oh yeah, Phenakite cluster. And if you look in here, so I'm obviously missing a lot of different things because I haven't really started to hardcore go on these. But now I've got all of my gems from mining, and I've got my 2 gems from fishing as well. So I'm gonna start to maybe look for some other things here pretty soon. I just have so much other stuff that I've got going on, but I would like to work on unlocking these jewels and cats and everything like that. I'm actually more inclined to like kind of go on, try to get them all in order. In a bit, probably after this 30-day video challenge, I might do like a Menaphos thing where I'm, going around and trying to finish my journal, kind of like a daily, it's like my Runescape vlog. Anyway, so got some other stuff going on here today. Cool. I was reading through all of the Runescape notes. I was checking out all of the dev blog stuff. I was looking at pretty much all of the updates that were, both hidden and not hidden. And I decided to give you guys a rundown of what the most recent updates are because I realize a lot of players don't read them or might miss some small things. So these are the biggest things that I could tell that for me was like, hey, look, these are cool. And so here they are right here. So the first thing is the Scorpion Pet. So if you're looking for the corrupted egg in order to get the corrupted Scorpion Pet, which is really cool looking, the location has been unbugged. So previously there was a bug where the egg would pop up in a location where you couldn't reach it. That is now fixed, and now you are able to go and get the Scorpion Egg in an unbugged location, which makes it a little bit easier to get because it's pretty hard to find. The next thing here is going to be Dark Beasts. So Dark Beasts got totally changed. Anybody who's done a Dark Beast task in the last couple days or so probably noticed that. But anyway, the differences here on Dark Beasts is the Dark Beast Protection Prayers buff has gone down. So previously, I always wondered this, and I never actually looked into it, but it seemed like when you used protection prayers against Dark Beasts, they seemed to protect against a lot more than just 50%. And it turns out that was true, and they were actually protecting 95%. So if you noticed, wearing protection prayers on Dark Beasts was, extremely easy, then now you'll notice that it's not so easy. So Dark Beast protection prayers bonuses has been brought down to 50%. Just like the rest of the monsters in RuneScape for the most part. So now your protection prayer is going to act like they should. With that, though, there's also another small thing that they made. Actually, I guess not really a small change. It's a pretty big change that they changed, and that is that Dark Beast max hit, which previously was 1080, is now down to 600. So you are going to protect a lot less against their attacks, but at the same time, their attacks have been brought down by nearly half. So that means that you're probably still going to be just fine with the protection prayers and everything. So I think that was a pretty good balance. In all honesty, though, I don't really feel like they needed to bring down the max hit for Dark Beast. This is just me, but in my honest opinion, I felt like Dark Beasts were like pretty stupid easy for being like back in the day for RuneScape, and it's kind of funny saying that, but back in the day for RuneScape when Dark Beast was something we really tried to get to in order to get Dark Bow drops and stuff and make some good money. It was, that was a creature that you saved up for. That was a creature that you grinded for a while to try to get up to, and now it's just, it just seems kind of easy to get it. So there is that. There is the fact that the Dark Beasts are, I just didn't feel like they really need to bring down the damage. I feel like they should have done something like they did with the Abyssal Demons, where they actually buffed them to make them more powerful. Like, for example, if they just reduced your protection bonuses, and then that's really all they did. Also, in addition to that, they made it a slight change to the Elite Dark Beast to make it so it basically couldn't spam its special ability against you. If you ever noticed the Dark Beast, like the Elite Dark Beast, seem to really kick your butt really quick. Now they've kind of changed that so it actually has like a delay in that, so it can't just spam its special on you, which is pretty nice because the Dark Beast Elite thing was pretty hard to kill sometimes. Next thing here, it's gonna be Luck Rings have been buffed. Woo! And that counts for all the Luck Rings. So now what's going to be going on is the Luck Rings are actually they actually work for everything below what they are. So what I mean by that is if you have the Ring of Fortune, it now works for all of the luck bonuses below it. So it's not just going to be working for the Ring of Fortune level stuff, because previously Ring of Fortune only affected the stuff that Ring of Fortune affected. It did not affect the stuff that Ring of Wealth specifically affected, which means that having a Ring of Fortune is actually much better now. And I personally actually use a Ring of Fortune, mostly because, I didn't trust Luck of the Dwarves, which, haha, surprise, crashed down and everything. But I just wasn't a fan of like spending all that extra money in like a high risk situation. So I'm glad I did that. But basically now it's actually a pretty awesome buff. If you guys don't realize how much of a buff that is, it actually is a pretty awesome buff, because now that means you can have like one ring is going to do a lot more than what it was previously. Now, obviously, Luck of the Dwarves and stuff was Luck of the Dwarves itself was a really good ring because of the fact that it was able to do that. It was able to do all bonuses below it. But now Ring of Fortune will also do that. So it just adds a lot more value to the Ring of Fortune, which I'm happy about. Also, the Luck of the Rings has been given some additional teleports, so you will find that it's able to teleport to additional locations now, which is also cool. Next thing here, Solo Shifting Tombs has been buffed, or I guess not really buffed, but fixed a little bit. So now it's actually a little bit easier to do the Solo Shifting Tombs, as if you go do those now, then only a maximum of 3 sarcophagi will spawn, which makes it much easier to do the solo runs. If you have done those, then you will know what I'm talking about. Next thing here, and this is a kind of a big thing, is the keys to the crossing are more common when you are on task and off of task. So I have a lot of people that ask me, what are my opinions on the keys of crossing, and do I think that that they are going to become I guess do I think they're going to go up? Well, I'm already on. Whoops, I'm trying to switch to a world I'm already on. Do I think they're going to go up with a new boss release? Blah blah blah. That's a very good question to ask someone. With the fact that they just made it so they're much more common drop, I don't really know. I think there will be a little bit of a hype for it, but I don't think it's going to be anywhere near what it was before. Now there will be a lot more of them coming into the game. So for you guys that are investing in those keys of crossing, because I know that there's people that are doing that, obviously when I'm getting asked that, then that means people are doing it. What you should keep in mind is that you should keep in mind that that they did make them more common. So with that in mind, just be a little more cautious with your investments, and then do it accordingly. Also, the dev diary that came out a couple days ago. So the dev diary was talking about invention, and they were asking a bunch of suggestions from you guys as far as like, or from us, as far as like, what is suggested. What would you like to see in invention? How can we finish this skill? How can we fix this skill, etc., etc. Well, I guess the main thing to take away from that, and the main thing that was useful as far as like a change in the game, is going to be that they are basically confirming that they're going to be making a gizmo bag. So gizmo bag is something that I was extremely supporting, because I do have several gizmos in my bank. I actually wanted to keep more gizmos, and this will allow me to keep more gizmos without cluttering my entire bank. Essentially, what they're going to do is they're going to make a bag that you're able to store your gizmos in. So it's going to act just like any other of those, bags, like the strange rock bag where you can keep all your strange rocks in it. It's going to act basically like that. It's going to allow you to not clutter up your entire bank, which I am definitely supporting, and I think that's a great idea. They've also got some other cool things. You might just go watch the video if you want to. It's about 11 minutes long. It's not that long, and it's decent. I do wish that the people that worked at Jagex actually would shave their faces and look somewhat respectable when they decide to go on a public video. I don't know. I'm just making YouTube video, guys. So if I do something funny where I'm like, hey guys, check it out, my face is not shaved, blah 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 blah, that's one thing. But if I work for a company and I'm doing like a major video in front of millions of viewers, and I'm representing Jagex, then I would kind of suggest those mods actually look like they work at Jagex and don't look like they just kind of climbed out of their basement bedroom. For example, they're wearing extremely casual clothing and stuff like that. And you know what? That's their own choice. That's Jagex's own choice. If they definitely let their employees walk around like that and everything, and they want them to be in front of cameras looking like that, then for sure. But just know that I am a very blunt person, and I will definitely speak my mind. And when I see that, and I see that that's not really professional looking, I'll just go ahead and tell you guys that's my opinion on it. Well, anyway, guys, that's about it for today's video. I do encourage you to not screw up like I just did and put my Wicked Hood back in the bank. Wow, that sucks. But yeah, remember not to do that. And also, Vic the Trader was extended for a day. I don't know if that, it's, with the whole like game time and everything, that's also another thing. Vic the Trader was extended for a day. So I don't know if it'll still be going on after this video was made, but I'm sure that you probably noticed the fact that that Vic the Trader was around for a little bit longer. So if you were able to go enjoy him, then go do that. I can actually check it right now. Let's go see, because if I go and I see Vic the Trader and he is still taking bonus experience, then that means it will work. Earlier today it was still working. Let me see. And trade. Okay, look, there you go. So Vic the Trader is still accepting bonus experience for one more day. This is an extension from what he was supposed to be doing. He was not supposed to be, continuing to accept items into this day. So just feel, happy the fact that you got another day for Vic the Trader. Also, feel free to come by and check out the Manatee Gaming clan chat if you want to. We're going to be doing some heist event today. So here's a really short notice for an in-game event. I'm going to be hosting some heist today. Previously, I was not going to be doing that because I was going to be doing some stuff today, but I'm actually going to be working from home for most of the day. So what that means is I am able to go and do heists with you guys. So if you guys want to come over here and hang out in the Manatee Gaming clan chat, and then you can join as a guest, by the way. You can join as a guest if you're unaware how to do that. Just go to clan, go to the little green button. It says visited clan chat, and as you can see, there's plenty of players in here right now. So feel free to come over here, hang out, and if you guys would actually like to join the Manatee Gaming clan chat, it is open for people to join. All you gotta do is come in, ask for somebody to give you an invite, and one of the people here, one of these cool people, will come in here and they will invite you. We are trying to find people to start capping and stuff like that because we want to actually build it into an actual clan chat. I'm really looking for people who want to be event hosts and stuff. That's my biggest thing I'm looking for right now, is someone who wants to be like a PVM host, an event host, etc. If you're looking for doing that, if you want to like start from a ground floor clan chat that is going to be dedicated to being a non-toxic area, it's going to be dedicated to being a very vibrant community. I want people to be active in our clan chat. And honestly, a lot of people actually do talk and stuff. So if we're going to do this, we're going to make it enjoyable. I want it to be a fun place to be. So anyway, guys, more on that in the future. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.